nkoma ebunie yenu si ajide nkoji na aga n'iru biko ka anyị gbakọ kịta wee kene Eze-Ana Eze-Ana ga-adị Eze-Ana ugochitubelu nwoke ọma na oraifite ị ga-adị ọdịnala bụ eziokwu ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ ịma na o nwere olu na-eti mkpu na-asị ụmụ Igbo chigharịa ụmụ Igbo chigharịa kwa mbọsị ọ na-eti n'ụtụtụ n'abalị ọ nọ na nkuzi Eze-Ana Eze-Ana ugochitubelu onye ọma na oraifite onye mgbasa ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'iru Eze-Ana ugochitubelu onye mmanye je eme ọnụ ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ gaba n'iru Eze-Ana ugochitubelu onye ọma na oraifite onye mgbasa ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'iru Eze-Ana ugochitubelu onye mmanye je eme ọnụ ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ gaba n'iru Eze-Ana ga-adị ugochitubelu ga-adị ugochitubelu tempụl ọ ya adị maka na eziokwu anwa chacha ndị ụka erigo anyị front and back ndị oche eli anyị front and back faji asị kala aka ghọrị ụmụ Igbo si anyị rapụ nke anyị na nke fe ka mma bulu Baịbụl bịa akwụkwọ akụkọ mepekwa chọọchị fa okwu n'ụka bịakwa
ụtụtụ ọma na ụmụ ọdịnala Igbo anyị abịakwanụ n'oge awa nke eziokwu oge anyị ji were awa eziokwu niile agba nke ọ bụ mụ nwa bụ Ogbuefi Eze-Ana ugochitubelu nọ n'isi ya. We are here today to tell you all the truth you need to know concerning our Igbo and African spirituality. We are here to tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. If you pay attention, you will learn something that will change your life for good. But we have some certain things you need to know before we proceed. My names are Ogbuefi Eze-Ana ugochitubelu oraifite is in Anambra State. Abụ m onye isi nchụaja ugochitubelu ọdịnala temple. Anyị na-agba afọ mmiri emi rụkwazi ọrụ mmụọ dị iche iche. Abụkwazi m onye isi nchụaja n'ọdịnala Restoration Evangelical Mission. Rụkwazi onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. So you can call me an ordinary evangelist. I will answer. My mission is to help people live better life. Today, n'oge awa nke eziokwu, we are here to tell you more you should know about nzu, ọjị, edo, hot drinks, and the egofo, which I can call prayer in Igbo spirituality. If you pay attention, we are here to tell you about sacramentals we normally use in ordinary spirituality, like the white chalk. You already know it. We call it Inzu in Igbo language. You know of kola now. You know of hot drink. You know of Edo. Call it Edo in Igbo. It doesn't have English name. Yes. Even if you want to call it yellow chalk or whatever you want to call it, but it's Edo. Then we are here to tell you about what declaration is all about, Egofo, or call it prayer. If you pay attention, what we are about to teach today is the basic. Most people normally read my inbox telling me and they want to know how to pray in Igbo spirituality. And I'm here today to open your mind and your eyes so that the bandage will fall. But before we go on, important announcement is this. Remember, we normally have our monthly rituals, which you can join all over the world, anywhere you are. Distance is never a barrier in our work and our rituals in the temple, because God's power is everywhere. Each is where Nyabacha. He gave me forward your token donation to the account number. Then chat me on WhatsApp. I will give you other details we need for you in order to book you. Ihe about Jambuniano, Ajibuti here. I just go near Buni or to Madenu. We don't share testimonies or what have you in social media because it's not necessary. It's not why we are here. But I can tell you there's power in group sacrifice. This morning, I go to the temple, go for Kubioku, making some declaration upon the lives of those that really join us. By the last day of this month, we will still visit the river to offer sacrifice of eatable things on behalf of all. And we come back to the temple and to offer other sacrifices on behalf of all. I can tell you there is great benefits in joining in these monthly rituals. So to join, I have told you what to do. If you have any question in today's lecture or you want to join in our monthly rituals, WhatsApp me on WhatsApp number 0805 7837 672. I repeat 0805 7837 672 or 0813 8243 871. I repeat 0813 8243 871. Let's just proceed. Today's lecture is very unique. That's because we want to carry everybody along. I mean, we want to carry all the new seekers, NS seekers. We want to tell you one or two you need to know in Igbo spirituality. Likewise, you that is listening to me, pay attention to spirituality of your birth. It will help you. But to my Igbo brothers, I want to explain lots of things that you need to know. Because you need to know them because they are basics. And I want to tell you what you need to know, especially you that coming back from Christianity. When we are growing up, the church people demonize all these things. But we are here to tell you how things work. That you need them. It's a sacramental item we normally use to pray or to make some declarations. So, but before I proceed, I will explain to you what Egofo is all about. Or call it prayer. Though there is small slight difference between Egofo and prayer. The difference between Egofo and prayer is not much. The difference is that for you to do declarations, you need to come with clean hands. Because Ofonogu is the secret. Ofonogu is the basic foundation in Igbo spirituality. Ofonogu. You need Ofonogu because Ofonogu is coming into anything with clean hands. So Igbo spirituality believes in whatever you sow is what you reap. You believe in garbage in, garbage out. Whatever you give to nature must flow back to you, the originator. So in Igbo spirituality propagates that you come to with clean hands. So we believe in karma. We believe in whatever you sow is what you reap. So the difference between prayer and the Igbo is this. Before Igbo, you first of all admit that what you are saying is the truth and nothing but the truth. And you make a declaration that you have not offended anybody in that manner. Then upon that declaration, you now make your own declaration that you have never offended anybody in this manner. That whoever that wishes to intentionally offend you, let whatever the person decree or plan go back to the person. Yes. If you are Igbo, let me use this Igbo language to explain this so that you understand it. Igbo we say, no one of major. I have not offended anybody. I have not do any charm against anybody or prevent anybody's progress. Upon this statement, whoever that tries to use any charm against me, against my progress, let whatever the person plan go back to him. We used to say, he say. Now, and he said that for the fact that I have not done any charm against anybody's progress, whoever, whether man or woman, born in Eke, born in Ori, born in Afomarket Day, born in Upomarket Day, that ever tries to do charm against me, let whatever the person he or she plans boomerang and go back to him or her. That we call it declaration. So upon this, you first of all decree that you have not done something to someone else. Then upon that statement, you now make a declaration. That is the only thing that is different between Igbo, yes, and the prayer. Anybody can say prayers, but in prayer format, there is no room for somebody to first of all admit and make a declaration, take an oath that I have not done this to anyone. Like I can beat my chest that I have never do charm against anybody or anybody progress. And upon this declaration, I can say that whoever that form any charm against me, against my progress, let whatever the person plan go back to him or her in multiple fold. I can rightly say that. That is what differentiates Igbo and the prayers. But a prayer person, let's say a Christian, will not say so. He will only be talking about what he needs, but he cannot first of all take that oath for himself before now standing upon that oath and make declarations. Rather, sometimes they will make declaration like they are back to sender, back to sender, back to sender. But she will not swear and sworn on his own or her own that she have not done same to another person. So that's the difference between prayer, Christian prayers, and the Igbo in Igbo spirituality. So Igbo spirituality encourages clean hands. Yes. Whoever that is come for equity will come with clean hands. That is what Igbo spirituality stands for, and African spirituality. So what we are talking about is Igbo is deeper and more effective, yes, than what people know are called today prayers. That is the difference. However, in Igbo spirituality, we use both. We use both Igbo and prayers at every given time. So in Igbo spirituality, we apply Igofo. In the same Igbo spirituality, we apply prayer. I will explain. Let me tell you typically what Igofo is all about. And I will tell you why we are using all those Nzu, Edo, Oji, Hot to make those declarations. Pay attention. In Igbo spirituality, we say, in our Igofo, full Igofo comprises Igofo and prayers simultaneously. Prayer has 4 departments, while Igofo make it 5. That is making it 5 departments. But the prayers of the Christians make use only 4. They don't include the Igofo aspect to it. Now, in Igofo, the way Igbo spirituality structured it, 1, you first of all go Ofo. You first of all go praises, praising God Almighty and entities of powers. Then calling upon them to join in that particular devotion you are about to do. Yes. 2, Igbo spirituality encourages 1, asking for forgiveness of forgiveness of sin. Yes. After that, Igofo follows. We now make declaration that we have never committed a crime, making charms, preventing anybody from achieving his or her set goals. Then 4th, we now make what we call petitioning. Number 5, we now do what we call Ijuogu, making declarations. That's what this is complete Igofo entails. But prayer has only 4. I will explain. Let me tell you, I will use what I have here to explain what Igofo is all about. I came here with other spiritual stuff. We call it sacramentals in Igbo spirituality. I will be showing you one after the other. This one is called Oji. You can see this is called Kola. You can see it's Kola. This Kola has 4 loops. This particular one I'm holding has 4 loops. However, Kola can have multiple loops, starting from 1 to even more than 10, as case may be. And the number of loops signifies on certain things, like the one we call Ogbuefi. Sometimes you will see that type of kola in more in Guru. It doesn't have any loops. Sometimes you can even see it in the native kola like this. It doesn't have loops. So that one, call it Ogbuefi. There is some certain spiritual work you use it. Some will have like 2 loops. You know, in Guru now, Guru normally have 2 loops. Yes. So that's what we call it Ezeana. Ayadara theater. Yes. Ezeana. Once is your Ezeana, Ayadara theater. So that one is, you take it to the Ana, Ana. You throw it to the Mother Earth. Then we have another one called Oji Kenga. This Oji Kenga has 3 lobes. On that 3 lobes, is just male, male, male. That's meaning that 3 lobes is masculine lobes. We call it male. So because it's masculine, it's not everybody that can eat it. Although in my tribe, and we don't share Oji Kenga with outsiders. I can eat Oji Kenga with my fellow kinsmen, but not for strangers. Some people eat Oji Kenga alone. They don't share it with somebody. If you come to their house, they break the kola is 3. They will eat it alone and go and bring another one and break for you. So that's why it's a different day. A different day, I will create time to teach about what the significance. Now we have another popular one we call Ojibarano. This one is balanced in nature because this one has 2 male and 2 female. I know some of you don't even know that lobes of Oji Kola has male and female. Yes. I don't have time to teach you today, but if you break any 4 Kola, break it. Look at them very well. Nilojia. Iga funke unwoke funke unwa. Nke unwa iga etimba mbana mbadia. Nke unwoke ga this straight line. So some of my followers have already understand this. So it's 4. If you balance nature, male and female, male and female. So it's acceptable. Now we have other numbers like Ojibari say, Ojibari see, Ojibari say. Those are Ojibari Oba. The significance is just Oba. Multiplications. So, but now I want to use this Oji. Let's say you are using Oji like this to pray. Whenever you notice where they want to use color to pray, we normally do yes, in the village setting. Why we do is to draw attention of the gods. Oh, yeah, but our parable says, because once you bring out color like this, I do anybody that is making noise, if you are in the midst of your kinsmen, for the fact that you already draw the attention of one by doing listen. Anybody that is making noise that time will know that we have gone spiritual. So it's very important. Once you go like that, it will draw the attention of one. Now, the person that brought this color, we said, Chukwe, meaning God, Chukwu Okike, the creator of the whole universe. We are praising you today. We are thanking you today. We call upon the other entities of powers. We call Udo, we call Amadio, we call Ogu, we call our ancestors. We call Ndienu Nandana, Ndane Kantana, Ndakane Gede. Ndegane Nandembo, Ndane Kantana. Ajani Igbo, Ugochitubelu. We start calling upon all the gods and the entities of powers. We begin to call them by summoning them. We are telling them, please, meaning if I call you, call others. After calling all of them, thanking them, praising them for marvelous work. The next stage is we are pleading. We are like fishes in the river. We cannot deny of water. Fishes cannot deny coming in contact with water. So we human beings, in one way or the other, we normally go astray. We are pleading for mercy. The next stage is, after pleading for mercy, you will not say, Mwabo, I, so person, Ogbuefi Eze-Ana ugochitubelu. This morning, I'm praying with kola. I have not offended anybody intentionally. I have not committed any charm against anybody or prevented anybody from progressing. Whoever, man or woman, you can see where Igbo comes in. Now, you first of all said, I have never done this. After admitting the fact, taking that oath that I have never committed such and so, I will now make declaration that I have not done so and so. I have never prevented anybody from achieving greatness. So for that reason, whoever, man or woman, born in Eke, born in Orie, born in Afro, born in Ankwo, that whoever make any move or do any charm against my progress, let whatever the person dreams come to pass. Let whatever the person wishes for me boomerang back to the person. We call it Igbo. Because you first of all admit the fact that you did not do it, then you now make a declaration upon that. You now see, you make the declaration that whoever that plan evil, plan our death, let the person die. Let us go to his burial. After that, making those declarations, you now say, started petitioning. Petitioning is asking the favor that I'm pleading, asking for greatness, upliftment. I'm pleading for goodies of life. My prayer upon our ezeana is that he shall do well with them. My prayers upon our daughters, that they will marry good husbands. Our prayer is for our children, that great things will locate them. After making these positive declarations, we call it petitioning. We now make declarations at the end that we go and come back safely, that nothing will happen to us. Our people will say, we make declaration that no man, no woman will ever prevent us from achieving our set goals. We say, I will make declaration that even if it's negative beings, even demons, even the witches and wizards can never stop us from achieving greatness. We say, whoever spirit that tries to prevent our goodies from reaching us, let that spirit or whatever that is happening to the spirit happen to that spirit. We say, or even if it's human being that tries to prevent us in any way, let death that normally kill human being kill that person. We say. So we have been doing this is prayer. Or if you listen to what I said, you can say that it's almost the same format with the so-called prayers. Before the Anyari came, the whites came, we have been worshiping God. We have been practicing spirituality. But they came and formulated their own prayers from the already known format. I have told you before the Anyari people came, Anyi na go for. Igbos na go for. So they came, and while formulating their prayers, they took our own format to formulate prayers. But the only one they refuse to take along is the aspect that you first of all admit to yourself. Take an oath by yourself that your hands are clean before you stand on that your cleanness of your hands and make some declarations. That is different. So I believe that you are already understanding how to do your own morning egofo. Yeah, morning rituals, because once you are doing it every day, it becomes rituals. So as you have already understand the format I just gave you, you can expand it. Time for making demands, petitioning. Speak the way as my mind leads you. Talk to your chief, talk to your ezumes, talk to your forces, how you failed. Make promises to them that truly you have already come back. So say as you wish. Then after that you break this collar. If it's in a situation that you can break it, there are some certain rituals If you are doing it, if you want to use kola as a point of contact, as a demand, don't break it. After making your wishes, you can go to your altar, or you can go to ezeana or ezeana. Do you know why we normally use ezeana or ezeana? It's because it's a meeting point of Umumu. However, if you have your altar, you want to make special requests in this manner, you can place it in your altar after you make your declaration without breaking it, because your altar comprises Umumu too. So you can keep it the way it is and ask them to break it themselves, to share it among themselves. Is very valid. You can at the same time do the same thing if you are to drop it on at the junction, whether 2 junction, whether 3 junction or 4 junction, or as case may be. So, but know it today that junction, always the way human beings normally meet at junction. You can be coming from the left, while the other person is coming from the right. 2 of you will see each other at the junction. The same way the spirit normally meet at the junction. I understand. That's why we normally make use of junction in some certain rituals. There is also some rituals we make in a long way, a single long way. Depends on the type of ritual you want to do. Sacrifice will determine where you will perform it. So, like I told you before, if it's the case that you break this kola, you break it after praying, you put it on your plate. Yes, once you put it on the plate, there are some certain things you will, the signs the kola will show you to show that your prayers have been answered. If you pour it and the 2 out of it, I will teach you the simplest ones. The other ones you cannot know because you are not Dibia. Are you getting me? So, but with time, you'll be able to understand all this, because how the kola position, whether it's standing straight or it goes chamfer or by the corner, has interpretations. But we will not go to that extent because you are not Dibia. Yes, but if you are gifted in that manner, you will be able to notice them and understand the meanings. But let me tell you the simplest one. The simplest one, when you pour that the broken lobes of the orgy, the kola, on your plate, if 2 out of it face up and 2 face down, it simply means that the Eze-Ana, yes, the prosperity have accepted your request. But whether how chamfer and how straight and whatever will determine if they accepted with condition, or if they accepted with the time that they will do it, or they will look into your case. But you will not know all those ones because you are not a called one. But know that once 2 face up, it means that in the Eze-Ana, all the entities of powers have accepted to look into your case. So they have accepted. But if you do it like 3 face up, or the entire 4 face up, it means that they have accepted your prayers gladly with all their hearts. Yes. If it's all of them that is face up, it means that no obstacle. So if it's 3 majority that's face up, it means also means acceptance. So even if the color is like 5 or more, the most important thing is that majority will face up. Yes. So hope you understand this. But if you pour it and let's say 3 face down, 1 face up, it means that there is dispute. Now if you do it and all the 4 face down, the answer is no. What you ask is no. Then you have to come with different requests. Hope you are following about Oji. Now, like I told you, Oji, you are saying, has spiritual meaning. If God Almighty loves Igbo so much, if you ask me, I will tell you that God Almighty loves Igbos more than any other. Yes. You might say it's because I'm an Igbo man. No, not necessarily. It's the only Igbo people that understand the spiritual value of this kola you're seeing. Other tribes normally eat kola, but they don't understand the spiritual meaning of the kola. We were told a story why God gave Igbos this kola, and Igbos in a way venerate kola, not worship. We don't worship kola, but we venerate kola because we understand the importance of kola in spiritualism. Kola is the only fruit that describes God and whom God is. God is one, but works in different dimensions without division. God is one, but he works in different dimensions without division and in equal rate. We are told the story that God Almighty, after creating humans, he now asked his sons to go out there to find a fruit that represented him, that he can use to represent him. Are you listening to this story? God so sent all his sons, including Igbo. Yes, our forefathers. Send them out, including Igbo. When he sent Igbo, our father, then every other fathers representing many tribes on the earth. So go and pick palm nuts, buraki, or pankane. Pick buraki. You know, buraki normally has it can have different nuts inside. But one funny thing about the buraki is that buraki, each nut, they are all divided, standing on their own. There's no common unity among all the nuts inside the nuts. But so, and they brought it to God and said, no, this one does not represent me well. So we go and pick odara. I don't know what you are calling it in English. So pick this odara. So I know you have English name, but I can't call it now. So odara is a fruit, true. But the seeds inside odara is in different houses, meaning that they don't touch each other. They are their own independent seed on their own. So many of them go and brought so many things, and none of them really represent whom God is. So, but Igbo now went and brought orji, and God says, yes, this really what represented me among all the fruits on earth. Orji. That's why some of people will tell you that Igbo before others. Yes. Now, the truth of the matter is that orji is the only thing that has lobes, and all of them, the seeds, are joined together without separation. Even if you look at apple seeds, you say that they are in different houses. The lobes are in different apartments without touching each other. But orji has unifying lobes, but it meant one. So orji has spiritual meaning, and the Igbos don't joke with the orji because we need to invite the gods. The reason is this: we need to invite the gods in our midst whenever we gather. Is it naming? Is it wine carrying? Giving out wife in the 10. Once they brought, they say, "Oh, what orji, what arondo," and another joku. Once you bring out cola, now, also orji now. I don't know more about to go to more. A watch. We never want to go to more. And I will never about to go to more. It is the man he is able to remember. He would have a bonzu, make us see a bonzu. Yes, a Kusana Makoji, they had a bonzu ever. Here nzu. You can see it is white, called white chalk. Yes. This nzu is not demon. It's not demon. It doesn't have anything with demon because the church people demonized it. It's just white chalk. It's nature. It's purity. It represents purity. Yes. I will explain how we got about this nzu for you to understand what nzu is all about. Nothing like evil in it. But the church people came and demonized everything concerning our spirituality in order to bastardize everything that has to do with Igbo spirituality. For those of you that will be asking what is nzu is clay. Nzu and we normally bring this out from waters. There are some waters that has nzu. There are some streams that has nzu. Yes. At the river banks, you pick this nzu. This nzu is like clay. You can be using your hands to lift them from the ground. So there are some they call nzu chia. You know, those nzu chia is just nzu. Once you put hand, you lift them and leave them like that on the ground just to dry on their own without trying to reform it. That one is called nzundi chair because nobody deform them. They remain the way they are. We call it nzundi chair. Some of them will be big, a little bit like piece of block. They're big. Call it nzundi chair. Then out of human mind, and for the fact that humans understand some certain level of spirituality, some begin to mold it so that it will be easier and in small portion. So this one you are seeing now undergo processing in the sense that somebody lifted it and used hand to shape it this way. This one they shape it this one, they call it Izumoke because it's more bold among those ones shared in small sizes like this. It's broad, so they call it Izumoke. There is another one they will shape a smaller size of this. However, because that one is representing feminine, they will use a knife to give it marks, line marks, all over the body. That one is they beautify that one. That one represents the quality in that one Nzuwai. You understand? However, Nzu is Nzu. Are you following? They differentiated it in that way is that if you want to use them as in lobes, in one, and then you want to represent the feminine and the masculine, then you can use Nzu and Nzuwai. But if it's Nzu you want to smash on your mortar, or the Nzu, it doesn't necessarily mean male and female because once you smash them, you already powderize it. So nothing like male and female Nzu again because I already powderize it. So the forming it in a male and female form is just for you to use them if you want to give it out as a whole. Are you following? So it doesn't really matter. So wherever you put only Nzu, okay, you can actually put Nzuwai. Nzu the man Nzu. Like I told you, is formulated by human hands. And it's human hands that created it male and female for a purpose if need be. That there is a purpose that requested man and woman. They use it. So like Nzu is white chalk. It's just clay. Coming from the waters. So there's nothing sinful about this. For you, people that don't really understand Igbo spirituality and they brainwash you and demonize everything concerning our spirituality. So Igbo that say na akamaru nzu ade amunyi. Meaning because this represents purity. In Igbo spirituality we use nzu to anoint. You know, foreign religion, they use oil. Call it anointing oil, right? In Igbo spirituality, we use nzu. If you are an ordinary study student, or maybe you are in a joke of in a joke ordinary, go down the region, you will notice that when they want to bless you and they make declarations upon your lives, it's Nzu that the priest will use, and they use the Nzu on your palms and make declaration that today going forward that whatever you lay hands will be prospering. Meaning any hands that touch this purity can never at the same time attract negativity. So akamalunzu ade amuni. So you use it to make declarations because you can't know one. Are you following? That is one. So know it today and know peace. With Nzu, whatever we are doing, we use Nzu either on your forehead, on your palms, on your legs. We can use it to make declarations upon your life because Nzu be Homa. If you see Nzu in anywhere in their dreams, it represents good thing. Then outside Nzu, we have another one we call Edo. I will show you. This is called Edo. As you can see it, yes. This Edo is not a simple thing. It's just dust coming from tree. It's like a sawdust. But we use it in this particular one to make declarations. It's Edo, meaning calm. Let everything, let all the horrible things, let all the heat, let whatever the turbulence, let all the hustling and bustling, let everything be calm. So we use it to make declarations upon something or whatever we are praying, doing a go for. We use it to calm every vibration, every spirit that is vibrating, every negativity that is vibrating against our goods, our goodies. We use it to calm it down. Once we put Nzu, we say Edo, let it be calm for us. Are you following? So nothing like demonizing this. But I'm saying this because you that brainwash you. Anything that it's not my stuff. This will be doing hand like this. Everything is demon. As you can see, this thing has nothing to do with demon. Are you following? Then the next thing we have used in Igbo spirituality, we use hot. What hot simple means? Hot is evaporate, and hot will the drinks they normally give in order to receive energy. You will see some people that produce some of these are energy drinks. So drinks is for to activate, to elevate you, to cause joy, and at the same time give you energy. So that is what spirit the drinks does. So one, I will explain it in two ways. Drinks evaporate. So we pray that this declaration we made today, after using Nzu to pray, then we use sword to say, as we decree, let what we decree evaporate to the high heavens. So, and again, once we are giving hot, we are giving them to drink so that they will receive strength to keep working for us. Because they are our messenger. Remember, we pour hot after making declaration with Nzu. Nzu, you can make use of Nzu and Edo in many forms. You can give them as a whole. You can use it as like chalk. You can also use it to make Nzu lines. Like me, as an also title holder, also as an title holder, if I'm making my lines will be 9 because of the type of also title holder. Because actually also Eze-Ana, the highest author title in Igbo land. That's why we also Eze-Ana people make the highest also line title. So I make 8, but we make 9. However, also other people who also name 9, like also Dunu. Buy them at 9. And also can 9. Are you following? So Nzu lines has meaning. nwa okoro nwe ndu a na-akpọ nzu nwa okorobịa anụbụrụ nwaanyị na-atụ nzu 4 afọ na anọ ụbọchị na anọ. Onye nwegoro family atụ nzu 5. Onye wara akpa aja, ọ bụrụ na ịwa akpa aja bụ n'ichigo dibịa ọ ihe omiri. Onye ekonyegoro akpa aja, ekonyere akpa aja ịmago n'iwugo dibịa. Yes, dibịa in the making, whether you lụwa gị official ma ịrụwa bụ na ma ịwa gị akpa aja ewugo dibịa in the making. So ihe ị ga-atụ m nzu 7, ichi ọzọ ịtụwa 8. Ọ bụrụ na ichiri nnukwu ọzọ ma ọ bụ na ichiri ọzọ Eze-Ana ịtụọ 9. Ebere aka ji ọfọ ịtụkwasị another 1 maka mmụnyi na-efe ọ bụrụ 10. Ọ bụrụ na iwe onye na-efe anụ obodo, ị nwere ike tụọ onye sọrọ nwere ihe na-aghọta maka na anaba isi mmụọ. Ihe na-achọ ịkụwara gị bụ na imesịa ya tụtazie nzu a wutie no make declaration ịtụọ nkwụ ọkụ. Let all you have the spoken words evaporate to the high heavens, and let the spirits, let them receive strength while carrying your prayers to where your prayers will be heard. Are you following? That is the meaning. So however, if for any reason you don't have access to these 10 things I just mentioned, you can still make declarations, you can still pray, you can still go for. You know what the key word alligator pepper, 4 seeds of alligator pepper. Bring it closer to your mouth, make some declaration. Put it inside your mouth and chew it. After saying some words while the alligator pepper is in your mouth, then make some declarations and spit it out 4 times. Pwa, 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 4 times. It works. Now, if you cannot see all those things, but you can see any of them, it's not about that all of them will be complete, especially those of you that are living in foreign land. You make use of what you have. People normally ask me, make use of what you have. Above all, or you don't even have anyone. Even if ordinary cup of water, you can use cup of water to pour libation, so that the gods will see that sincerely speaking, you really want to communicate with them. You want to establish communion with them. Believe in me, even if you are using water to pour libation, it connects too. Although water might connect slowly, but once it connects, it connects. Yes. So that is what I want to tell you. So, like you have already seen, witnessed, this is some of the items to use in Igbo. There's nothing to fear. There's nothing like demons. But the Nanyari, the foreigners, they came and demonized everything about us, everything about our spirituality. And the primary purpose of doing so is to is to take away what really made us who we are. Because we are great people, we are great nations, we are great race. We are from this great continent. They want to take away what makes us great. So I will only advise you, as you are listening to my voice, pay attention to your spiritual lifestyle. Begin today to make time for your ego. I can tell you, if you begin to do it, I can tell you, I have already started to doing declarations in the word of spirit, and it shall be well with you. So I hope you have already understand what I mean. Now, if you are living in the city, some people normally ask me if you are living in the city, what of if they don't have ground where they can do the ego for itunzu? No. Even if you are living in upstairs, you can still do it in the floor of that your house upstairs. Yes. If you are living in a rented apartment, maybe you don't want, there is no permanent place where you can be doing your uzu on a daily basis. You can look for maybe a plate or maybe a newspaper where you can do the etunzo on it. And then after, you go outside and blow away the chaff. So the most important thing is that you believe and you are willing to be in good terms with your mom. So begin today to make use of these sacramentals. It's, believe in me, to help you. By so doing, you are building personal relations with your mom. And as you are building that personal relations with your mom, believe in me, it shall be well with you. Let me stop here. If you have any question into this topic, or you want us to do consultation, Igbo Afa for you. Yes, deep Afa. Forward your message to me that this is what you want. If you have any question to this lecture, I will also call upon the pastors, the bishops. If you disagree with what I said and they want us to come for a debate, please do, and please make sure you are coming with your facts, because the whole world will hear our voice. And at the same time, if you fail, you know what it means. But I can tell you, in Igbo spirituality, we'll be there to defend the truth, undiluted truth, which Igbo spirituality represents. Can I say, and all the questions in the Gawan case, as a noble, no, Ebro judge, which I know you put me. Phone number here, you want a mom, nature, Gabala, family name, 0805 7837 672. I repeat, 0805 7837 672. 0813 8243 871. I repeat, 0813 8243 871. And I pray. Now I to work can keep me in as a candidate in the soil I know Gawan case, friends of the temple, children of the temple, as per agronomy. And I pray that from today going forward, whatever you have ever lost in life, let those things be restored in the name of the Most High, in the name of the Holy Ghost. As I speak, so shall it be.